Welcome to the Hobgoblin Industries podcast. Today we have Hollow Teeth. As due to technical difficulties, we will be doing it in just asking question format. And our first question is, what is your favorite band?
My favorite band of all time would have to be The Garden. It's a bunch of dudes who dress up in jester makeup. They dance around, do funny stuff, throw bananas. Or my favorite other collective would have to be Drain Gang with Benjamin Reichwald, Young Lean, Echo 2K, and Thai Boy Digital.
Yeah, so he had shown me some of the Garden's music. It is absolutely incredible, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a lot of it through SoundCloud, which is the one I use, but I have it on my YouTube playlist. I saved the YouTube playlist. I don't have it on mine, but yeah. My next question is, what is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game of all time would have to be Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, because it is the most out there Zelda, definitely with the characters, and it's gothic, and I love that. And I think the ability to play as a wolf is absolutely insane. Also, you got to use the nunchuck to do spin moves with the sword, and I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, I haven't played this one as it has gotten to be a pricey game because it's such a good game. On top of the fact that the Wii is really hard to control the, controllers. But it is definitely very fun from what I've seen and what I've played at other places. Next question is, what is your favorite country that you've visited?
My favorite country of all time that I visited and lived in was Japan. I had to live on a little island called Okinawa for about 3 years. And then had to move, sadly.
I'm not exactly sure what the sound on the end of that one was, but I do like a lot of Japan culture other than anime. I'm definitely not an anime person. I've thought about reviewing Chainsaw Man eventually, but due to its gore factor and a lot of other factors, not to mention, I've never watched a lot of anime to begin with. I don't know whether I ever should. I might check it out, but yeah. And now I'm just rambling about anime. But Japan, I love the food there. I've tried a lot of Japan food crates. Very fun. Next question is, what is your favorite song?
My favorite song of all time would have to be Ego Baby by Blue. My favorite song of all time would have to be Ego Baby by Blade. It's very mystical, and it's about a man walking in an infinite loop out in a grass field in Sweden, and he has a little green cap on, like Link from Zelda, and he's just draining out in a field. It's a very beautiful and awesome song.
Mine would have to be Bohemian Rhapsody, mostly because of the Suicide Squad movie. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but overall I love the song, and the movie got me to listen to it, and a lot more of Queen. I had listened to some Queen before from the Iron Man soundtrack from Iron Man 2. Strangely, Queen, AC/DC, and Black Sabbath were on that soundtrack, but it was labeled as an AC/DC soundtrack. It was very weird, but yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. What is the hardest thing about being a producer?
Consistency and procrastination are my two biggest ops out here on this gangster ass scene. It takes about a week just to be happy with one song. And I think being non-procrastinating and being consistent with music, it's very hard and takes a lot of energy I need. If you feel me? Also, shout out Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that one, especially with, I mean, as you've seen, we have the Smallville retrospective that I've been working on for months now, mostly because the show's really long and it takes a long time to watch it, and I want to give it its perfect time in the sun. As well as a lot of other projects that I've been working on are taking forever. Just like this one took forever to actually, come out, if you guys are watching this as the YouTube video. Yeah, it takes a long time, but in the end, it's nice to have a lot of big projects and smaller projects filling in between. We have a lot of lore stuff coming up as well. Way beyond this point of this video coming out. We're talking like August. What is your favorite Hobgoblin Industries video?
My favorite video of all time from Hobgoblin Industries is what I mean, would easily have to be The Hat in Grandma. Review the new Blade or the old Blade movie. I love the crimson grin of the hat. I love the hat in general. Gives me very Jim Carrey, evil vibes. And the grandma meeting the hat for the first time always makes me burst out laughing. Because it's such a mischievous character. And he's truly powerful. Also, Blade is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, unfortunately, the hat, just due to lore and due to a lot of perspective, has been, for the most part, retired. He doesn't exist in the rebooted timeline. It's kind of rebooting from the start with a, alternate version of me finally coming back from the whole backroom saga thing is what we're working on right now. I haven't worked my grandma into this one, mostly because it's hard to get a lot of videos done with her, as she is getting older, and a lot of stuff has been done. So the comedy has already been done, and it's hard to sit down, get time, do a video, especially with work and me not being able to work on videos nearly as much. I produce a lot of videos in 1 or 2 days, and then I release those for the month or so. And yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing for the past almost half a year now, is just releasing those ahead of schedule, so I have a cleared up schedule with work. But yeah, the hat is gone, and my grandma hasn't been there, but Hollow Teeth or Christian over here is going to be a decent part going forward. And a lot of stuff, and yeah, definitely check out his songs on the channel as well. Also, my favorite video has to be the Christmas Chowder Monkey from Once Again Christian. You are one of my favorite producers on this channel. You produce even if you don't produce all that much, you produce some of the highest quality stuff on here. What videos would you want to see in the future?
Some videos I'd like to see in the future would be more, obviously more lore. I love the lore. I love to be featured in the lore. I love to play characters and whatnot. Music reviews would be cool. I think music reviews would be a very fun segment. More Japanese crate loot box foods. I love those. I will say this. Everyone would die for a Pogs review too. It's like my favorite video, second favorite, and everyone I've shown it to absolutely loves it. So I think Pogs review 2 would be the best video.
Okay, with music reviews, we can't do those because YouTube will strike them down and remove them due to music copyright claims. And that will erase the channel. So we can't do that. That is why music reviews stopped being on YouTube a long while ago. With Pogs, if you can find some, and they're decent and I can talk about them fairly well, I'm completely down for another Pogs video. I just can't find any, as they're an older thing, and I bought the stock at the cave when I got that video done. Any collabs coming up?
I have about 6 more collabs with featured artists on my upcoming album. Album should be dropping the 20th. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be my second album. It's going to be only 8 or 9 songs, cutting it in half, doing quality over quantity. And then CDs, doing CDs with my friends, and then cassettes too for my last album. That's really about it.
Do you have any place to purchase any of these that you would like to mention?
Yes. The cassettes are going to be on my friend's Instagram link, which I will post. And then the CDs will be very easy. You can access them through my Bandcamp, which I will make a video and have all the links posted. Or I'll update some captions on videos, and you could easily buy it off of there.
The final one is any advice?
I have some advice I could bestow, and that is it will always work out in the end. And I live by that. Because no matter what, in the end, you'll be fine, and you'll be okay. And that is some wizard philosophy, because you're okay now, and you'll be okay in the future. But there will be some bumps that will always stop you, but they won't be there forever. I'd also like to give a shout out to all my friends: Isaac Kelly Adventure Company, Emma, Nolan, Alexander, Barrican, Michael, and then Blade. And then I'd also like to give out a shout out to Raza Gould and the 5 wizards under my bedroom door. Also shout out Legitimate Soda Pop.